Hello guys, welcome back to Miss Chanel. In this video, we'll be fixing up and customizing a Kanani Akina doll who is very TLC. Now, just a background about this doll, I actually got her um, like I think a few weeks ago, definitely more than a week ago. So she came with another TLC doll. I'll be customizing and fixing her up very soon as well. But we're going to be focusing on Kanane Akina for this time. So I really have fun doing this, and I hope that you will also have fun watching me fix up this doll. Now I'm going to be showing you how I restring the doll, how I cleaned her up of course, and then how I re-wigged her, and show you a bit about how I swapped her since she doesn't have any eyes when I got her. Anyway, enough of that. So let's go ahead and show you what I did to fix up this doll. So here is Kanane Akina in pieces. The seller sold her like this. So she is definitely parts. I just love getting TLC dolls like this because it allows me to really customize them and really get my imagination working. So here is Kanani Akina in all her TLC glory. So as you can see, she is very TLC. She has a lot of marks on her face. She had a stain on her below her eyes, which I was afraid that might not get removed just by using a magic eraser. But to my surprise, it got removed. So I'm very lucky that I didn't have to, use the acne cream treatment because it's going to be a bit difficult right now since it's very rainy here in my country as of the moment. And actually, I'm a bit nervous that and hopeful that we will not get any flood because some parts of our country is already flooded. I even heard that in Texas, I think there was also a flash flood that was very sad. So my prayers and thoughts goes out to the people who are affected by the flood in other parts of the world. I just hope that we can all survive this and that we'll be able to, be stronger by this and of course save lives. But anyway, going back to Kanani Akina, so as I said earlier, she has a lot of marks on her. And that's okay because I purchased her for very cheap. So definitely this was, considered when she was priced. So I got her very cheap, which I think is very lucky for me because it's not often that you get to see other face molds other than a classic mold being sold. So Jess molds, Josefina molds, or any other mold for actually are very rare here in my country. So whenever I get a chance to get them, I immediately grab them. So now all I'm doing is I'm cleaning up the limbs. So her limbs are also dirty, and I'm actually going to be changing the magic eraser that I'm using. I don't know about you guys, but I really make use of my magic eraser. As long as there's still a clean spot, I'll keep on using the same magic eraser because it's better to save your resources. Even though the magic erasers are not really that expensive, I really want to get my money's worth whenever I use anything. So I'm not just going to, be wasteful about things. I'm always going to do my best to make use of it. If, for example, a toothpaste, I really roll it up, make sure that I got every bit of product from the tube. I really hate when I'm being wasteful. I don't want to waste things. So as long as you still can get something out of it, out of a product, you do so. Alright, in doing the restringing, what I did was I heated up the limbs, the holes in the limbs using a blower, a hair blower. I used that to heat it up. And then, of course, I used some nuts for screws, and then I use some hair ties to have them all taken care of. And yeah, so I'm just showing you here what I did to really restring this doll. And before, I find this really daunting. I was really apprehensive in doing restringing because I thought it was going to be really hard. But now I can't say I'm a pro, but definitely better than before. So here's the doll all stuffed. Okay, so she didn't come with her stuffing, so luckily I have some with me. Which reminds me that I have to restock on stuffing because I already ran out. So I will not be able to do any stuffing in the future if I don't get some more. So now I'm going to be like putting in the zip tie. She doesn't come with her neck strings anymore. So I need to, do this zip tie instead so that I can attach her head to her body. And yeah, this is very very easy. So this is an alternative to doing the neck strings. I actually prefer this because zip ties are not really that expensive and this is way easier. Although there is a technique in putting in the neck strings, I much prefer this one. So anyway, if I do have to customize her again, I can just cut the zip tie and then I can just replace her. And here is the body with the zip tie. So I'm just going to cut off the excess later once I attach the head to the body. And now we're going to be focusing on adding in the eyes. Now, here's a disclaimer. The eyes you're seeing right now is from Kit. I was intending on putting in the eyes in Kanani Aquinas because I want to see her with blue eyes. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work out the way I wanted. So here she is with stationary eyes. So the reason for that is when I heated her up using like a blower, it didn't work. The head is not soft enough. I put in the boiling water. I really didn't want to do that, but it left me with no choice. In the end, I still couldn't put in her eyes. So I think because of the eye socket, it's shaped differently. So it's not working out. So what I did was I just used the stationary eyes, which was a lot easier. And now you can see that I just added some eyeliner for eyelashes and, just for extra dimension and drama. I really like how it turned out. And I added some lip color to her so that, she'll have more like color to her face. I was actually debating on putting in blush on her, but I decided against it at last moment. And here she is all dressed up in this cute little shorts and her sweater. I had this outfit for a long time and her bonnet, of course, I love it. It's very, very fitting for my country sweater right now because, as I said, it's rainy and I really like how she turned out. I named her Alicia after Alicia Williams from the manhwa or the anime rather called I'll Be a Villainess which who goes down in history. I'm currently watching that manhwa and I really love the character. She is a villainess who embraced her villainy and I really like that. She's not trying to be good, she's just embracing who she is. On a side note though, I wish her that her name was a bit, unique because I really like naming my dolls unique names. However, that's what her name is, so I guess we'll have to go with that. And it's not that I don't like the name Alicia, but it's just that it's a bit common. I really like I prefer unique names. But anyway, so that's that. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. So stay tuned for more videos to come. Definitely, I'll be posting more in the next few weeks. At least once a week, I'll do my best to post, especially on Instagram. I really want to take a lot of pictures of my dolls. So that's it for me. Take care and thank you for watching this far. Have a nice day. Bye bye.